I want to speak to you honestly for a moment, especially if you're over 65 and you've noticed cold feet, tingling legs, leg cramps at night, dizziness when you stand up, or that heavy, tired feeling in your arms and legs. I see this every day. Poor blood flow slowly steals energy, independence, and confidence. And most people are told it's just part of aging. I don't believe that. Today, I want to share something simple, grounded in real physiology and common sense nutrition that can make a meaningful difference in how your circulation supports your life. This video matters because better blood flow means better movement, sharper thinking, warmer hands and feet, and a stronger heart supporting you every single day. Before I go any further, let me ask you a quick question. Have you noticed changes in your circulation as you've gotten older? Things like numbness, swelling, cold extremities, or slower healing? If so, tell me in the comments below. I read them, and your experiences help guide future videos for people just like you. Now let me be very clear and responsible from the start. There is no single food or magic fix that replaces medical care, prescribed medications, or individualized advice from your doctor. But there are foods that consistently support healthy blood flow, vessel flexibility, and circulation when eaten regularly as part of a balanced diet. And after decades of research and clinical observation, two foods stand out for older adults because they are simple, affordable, widely available, and powerful when used consistently. I'm going to walk you through why these foods matter, how they work inside your body, and how you can safely include them in your daily routine without stress or confusion. As we age, our blood vessels naturally become less flexible. The inner lining of our arteries, called the endothelium, doesn't respond as quickly as it once did. Blood can become thicker, inflammation can rise, and the heart has to work harder to push blood to your legs, feet, hands, and brain. This isn't a failure on your part, it's biology. But biology responds to nourishment. The first food I want to talk to you about is leafy green vegetables, especially dark leafy greens like spinach, arugula, kale, Swiss chard, and romaine lettuce. I know that doesn't sound exciting, but stay with me because this is one of the most overlooked circulation-supporting foods we have. Leafy greens are one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. Now, don't let that word scare you. Dietary nitrates from vegetables are not the same thing as processed food additives. When you eat these greens, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a molecule your blood vessels absolutely depend on. It signals your arteries to relax, widen, and allow blood to flow more freely. When blood vessels relax, blood pressure is better supported, oxygen delivery improves, and your heart doesn't have to strain as much. For someone over 65, that can mean warmer feet, less cramping, better walking endurance, and improved balance. I've seen people dismiss leafy greens because they think they're too simple to matter. But simplicity is often where real power lives. Your body recognizes these compounds. It knows exactly what to do with them. Leafy greens also provide potassium, magnesium, and vitamin K, all of which play roles in vascular health. Magnesium supports vessel relaxation. Potassium helps balance sodium and supports healthy blood pressure. Vitamin K supports proper blood clotting, not too much, not too little, which is essential for smooth circulation. Now, a quick responsible note here. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin, you should not suddenly change your intake of vitamin K-rich foods without speaking to your doctor. Consistency matters more than avoidance. This is about working with your healthcare provider, not against them. The key with leafy greens is consistency, not perfection. You don't need massive salads or complicated recipes. A handful of spinach in a soup, some arugula with lunch, steamed kale with dinner, smoothies if chewing is difficult. Gentle, regular intake is what supports your blood vessels over time. The second food I want to talk to you about is fatty fish, especially salmon, sardines, mackerel, and anchovies. If leafy greens help your blood vessels relax, fatty fish help your blood flow smoothly. Fatty fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These fats support circulation in several important ways. First, they help reduce unnecessary inflammation inside blood vessels. Chronic low-grade inflammation makes blood vessels stiffer and narrower. Omega-3s help calm that process. Second, omega-3s support healthy blood viscosity. In simple terms, they help keep blood from becoming too thick or sticky. That supports smoother flow, especially through the small vessels in your feet, hands, and brain. Third, omega-3s support heart rhythm and overall cardiovascular efficiency. A heart that beats efficiently moves blood more effectively throughout the body. For seniors, this can mean better walking endurance, fewer nighttime leg cramps, improved cognitive blood flow, and reduced strain on the heart during daily activities. Now let me say something important. I'm talking about food first, not supplements. Supplements can be helpful in some cases, but whole foods provide a complex package of nutrients that work together. Fatty fish also provide protein, vitamin D, selenium, and B vitamins, all of which support energy and tissue repair. If you don't love fish, you're not alone. Many people didn't grow up eating it regularly. Start small. Canned sardines or salmon are affordable and easy. Baked salmon once or twice a week is enough to provide meaningful support. You don't need to eat it every day. If you cannot eat fish due to allergies, preferences, or other medical reasons, this is something to discuss with your healthcare provider, who may guide you on alternatives that fit your needs safely. Now you might be wondering why I chose these two foods out of all the options out there. It's because together, leafy greens and fatty fish address two major circulation challenges that come with aging: vessel flexibility and blood flow quality. One supports the roads, the other supports the traffic moving through them. And when those two systems work together, the body functions more smoothly. I also want to be honest with you about expectations. These foods are not an overnight cure. You won't eat spinach today and wake up tomorrow with perfect circulation. But many people notice subtle improvements within weeks: warmer extremities, less heaviness in the legs, better stamina, clearer thinking. These small changes add up. Blood flow is not about perfection. It's about support, consistency, and reducing strain on systems that have been working hard for decades. Let me also share a few simple habits that help these foods work even better without overwhelming you. First, stay hydrated. Blood is mostly water. Even mild dehydration thickens blood and makes circulation harder. Sip water throughout the day unless your doctor has given you specific fluid restrictions. Second, gentle movement matters. You don't need intense exercise. Walking, stretching, light leg movements, or chair exercises help blood move, especially in the lower body. Food provides the tools, movement uses them. Third, don't fear healthy fats. Olive oil, nuts, seeds, and avocados support vascular health and help your body absorb nutrients from leafy greens. And finally, be patient with yourself. You didn't get here overnight, and improvement is a process, not a race. If you're over 65, your body is still responsive, it still listens, it still adapts. I've seen it again and again. Before we wrap up, let me ask you another question. Which of these foods do you already eat? Leafy greens or fatty fish? And which one feels hardest to include? Tell me in the comments. Your answer might help someone else realize they're not alone. If you take one thing away from this video, let it be this: better blood flow isn't about chasing extremes or fear-based advice. It's about giving your body what it recognizes, what it can use, and what supports it gently over time. You deserve to feel steady on your feet. You deserve warm hands, clear thinking, and the ability to move through your day with confidence. And while aging is inevitable, decline doesn't have to be passive. If you found this helpful, stay with me. I share practical, grounded guidance for senior health that respects both science and real life. And as always, talk with your healthcare provider before making changes, especially if you're managing medical conditions or medications. Take care of yourself. Your circulation supports every moment you live, and it's never too late to support it back.